When began Second War?
When the World War II started. Our mother had 3 children, my sister who was 13, I was 7, and my brother was 1 year old. My father was on the war since the war started. They took them right away. People didn't have a radio at the time, and we had no idea that Jews were being killed.
В это время
My aunt was dating a guy from a regional committee of Komsomol, and he found out about Jews being killed, and he told her. That's when we decided that we have to leave. We didn't know where we were going, but because the train went to Siberia, we went to Siberia as well.
И мы приехали в Новосибирск.
When we came to Siberia, they placed us on some kind of a factory where we stayed and slept on one bed.
Несколько месяцев.
We've been in Siberia for several months, but then my father wrote to my mother that it's so cold and challenging there, so maybe you should move to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, because his sisters were there at the moment, and he said they will help us.
Ну, Ташкент.
When we lived in Tashkent, my mother and my sister were working at the factory doing bombshells, and I was studying in school and babysitting my brother.
И я помню,
I remember when I first found out that I'm Jewish. I was outside with my brother, and some boys surrounded me and my brother. When they asked me, I said, "We're not Jewish, we're Ukrainians." I was so ashamed I didn't tell them the truth, but the reason I did that because I was afraid for my brother.
а в городе на стенах
In March 1944, we came back to Rostov, and I remember when I came to school, I saw the sign, "The city is free from Jews."
тогда, когда я училась,
When I came to school and my teacher introduced me to everyone in the class, she also asked about my ethnicity. And I said I'm Jewish, so all the children turned to look at me with the horror in their eyes because of those signs.
это такое счастье было, в которое поверить было.
When we found out that the war was ended, we couldn't believe that.
В 92 году
In 1992, we came to the United States, me, my husband, our children and grandchildren.
Vera is an unbelievably positive person. I met Vera, she was one of my first clients when I came to Gulf Coast JFCS 7 years ago. She has always been grateful, happy, full of life.
Конечно, эта организация
Gulf Coast did so much for me. The main thing that I know that I have people who care, and if I need help, they will provide it.
Vera receives home care assistance from Gulf Coast JFCS, and we also provide for her some nutritional drinks because otherwise she wouldn't be able to eat. She drinks her food currently.
очень важна для
It
человека.
is so important for a human being to know that there is someone who will help you if needed.
Currently, we serve approximately 250 survivors in the 6-county area that we cover, and approximately 1/3 of those people live below the poverty level. They would not be able to afford the home care that they need or a lot of the emergency assistance that we provide for them.
Не было случая, чтобы мне не помогли.
Throughout all these years, I never had a situation when they didn't help me.